Solve the equation 6 sine squared theta minus 7 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0, with theta being between minus 180 and 180 degrees. Now the problem here is that we've got one variable sine theta and the other variable cos theta, and the object is to try and make them the same. So in this example we have two different variables, sine theta and cos theta. We've got sine theta all squared and cos theta. So the objective is to make the variables the same by using an identity. The one we use is the Pythagorean identity that we've learned so far, which is sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. And we rearrange that for sine squared theta, so we get that sine squared theta is 1 minus cos squared theta. And now, instead of writing 6 sine squared theta, we write 6, and in brackets we now put 1 minus cos squared theta. So we replace the sine squared theta with 1 minus cos squared theta, minus 7 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. And now we've got an equation just in one variable, which is cos theta. Now what we try to do, this is a quadratic, so we try to arrange it in the general form of a quadratic. So multiplying out the bracket to begin with, so we get 6 minus 6 cos squared theta minus 7 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. We can add together these two like terms. 6 minus 1 gives me plus 5, so we've got minus 6 cos squared theta minus 7 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0. Although it's not very easy to factorise, we've got a minus sign at the front here. So all we need to do, as it's equal to 0, is to multiply the whole equation through by minus 1. So just change all the signs all the way through. So we get 6 cos squared theta plus 7 cos theta minus 5 is equal to 0. And then we've got to factorise it. It's like factorising 6x squared plus 7 x minus 5. But we've got, instead of x, we've got cos squared theta. Cos theta, sorry. So we do this idea of product. The product we get by doing 6 times minus 5. That gives me minus 30, and then we take the sum being the middle term, 7, so the sum is plus 7. Then we look for two numbers whose product makes minus 30 and the sum makes 7. Stop the video now and see if you can think of those two numbers. Did you come up with minus 3 and 10? Now we can check those two numbers, so just check them. The product will be 3 times 10, which gives me minus 30, so that agrees. And if we add those same two numbers together, sum minus 3 plus 10, we get plus 7, that's what I wanted. So those agree. And now what we do is we take the quadratic and write down 6 cos squared theta, but we split the middle term up into minus 3 cos theta and plus 10 cos theta. Now you can write those round either way, it won't matter. So we've got minus 3 cos theta plus 10 cos theta. Don't forget, with the minus 5 is equal to 0. So what we've done, we've taken that middle term, we split it up into two terms. And then we factorise by grouping the first two terms together. What's the highest common factor? And you have to take out the highest common factor. That's going to be 3 cos theta. And you're going to be left with 2 cos theta minus 1. Remember, 3 times 2 makes 6. Bring down the plus sign and then group the next two together. So the highest common factor here is going to be 5. And again, we're going to get 2 cos theta minus 1 is all equal to 0. Now, if you've done this procedure correctly, always here and here you end up with the same thing. And therefore, that's now a common factor that can come out. So you get 2 cos theta minus 1, and what you're left with, 3 cos theta plus 5. 3 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0. So we reduce this equation down to a factorised quadratic. And so either this is equal to 0, so either 2 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So adding 1 to both sides, we get 2 cos theta is equal to 1. Dividing by 2, we get cos theta is 1/2. Remember, that is positive, so now we do cos to the minus 1 of 1/2. We always do the positive here. Cos to the minus 1 of 1/2 is 60 degrees. Then we do our grid. Now remember, we're solving from minus 180 to 180, so it's 0, 90, 180. Going around that way. Now going around this way will be 0, minus 90, minus 180, minus 90 minus 180. First, second, third, fourth quadrants, South Asian Tennis Club, whatever you use to remember it. Right, we want to know where cos is positive. Cos is positive in the first and the fourth quadrants. And we always make our angle with the x-axis. So making an angle here with this axis here in the first quadrant at 60 degrees, and then making one in the fourth quadrant, 60 degrees. Right, theta, if we'll go around the negative way, will mean negative angle, so it'll be 0 minus 60, and there's no other up to minus 180. And then we'll go around the other way, so 0 plus 60, and there's no others going around up to 180. So that's going to give me minus 60 or 60. So that dealt with that bracket. Let's deal with this one. So either or 3 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0. So taking 5 from both sides, we get 3 cos theta is equal to minus 5. And cos dividing by 3, we get cos theta is equal to minus 5 over 3. Pause the video, go and have a think about this now. Did you come up with the idea that this is not possible, as the range of cos theta is always got to be between minus 1 and 1 inclusive? Therefore, there is no solution from this part. So the solutions will be theta is equal to minus 60 or 60. These are the only two solutions to the original equation. So this has been a video to show how to solve an equation where you perhaps have to use an identity, a Pythagorean identity, to reduce it to a quadratic, which you can then solve. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.